inflation is one thing, prices are another. And I wonder if there is any reason to believe that people will see the prices of things decline.
So the prices of some things will decline, others will go up, but we don't expect to see a decline in the overall price level. That doesn't tend to happen in economies except in very negative circumstances. If you think of
Bada bing, bada boom, bada bang! What does that mean? That means that the magical CPI inflation can come down, but not the actual inflation. Gotta love it. Anyways, how funny is that? All right. All eyes on the mega wedge. Closed right on the mega wedge. What else do we got going on here in the details? Well, we have a Stowe daily cross to the upside. Oh. Last time we had that, we did boom. I would not be surprised if we have a slow grind. Will I be buying dips if today's low holds in the money for Friday? Yes, I will. If you want to scalp and I got a big port, you can join on scalping 0DTs, many moves today. However, let's really look at this. So the low of my range, we can put it in here so that you have it and see what I mean by that. I have the low of the range right here, 4914-ish. Ding, and I have the high of the range for this week coming in right there. So for me, anything under this, I'll be starting to look, are we holding the 9? If not, are we breaking down? Is it a fake breakdown? Price target, this little gap here. All right. As long as we hold, specifically, we had those large dark pool prints at 49440 today. The price target for me is up here, and we should be able to break over the wedge to see it. Okay. For that to transpire, this little buddy here needs to put a few pieces of ice on his balls and cool down, and this needs to be a lower high, double top type of situation. If the 10-year yield comes down, keep an eye on the IWM, very rate sensitive stuff. The reason I'm looking at KRE, but I just scalped it, sold right there, because nothing gets through the 200 on the first try. The bigger the value of the moving average, the more the resistance. And same with support. A good rule of thumb to remember. And I obviously I'm mostly trade on 5 minute and 1 hour. And I have the 200, the 89, the 9, and the 21. That's when you hear me talking about those numbers, that's what I mean. So, spicy setup. Now, let's power through the rest. If the TLT comes down, the 10-year yield comes down, TLT should get a move upwards. It's come down pretty fast, crept up pretty hard, had a nice move up last week. For days, kind of trying to catch a dead cat here. For the whole market to go up, the 10-year yield needs to come down. All right, let's look at some individuals here. This is the NVIDIA trend line. Now, I think at some point in this week, once the 9 catches up with this trend line, we might actually get a sell down. So keep that in mind when you're writing it. If it just keeps respecting, it could see... let's see, let's pull this out a little bit. Possible to see maybe 750 by Friday. So next pop, maybe get out of those 800s. I doubt we just cruise to 800. There's gonna be a deep buying opportunity as far as premiums goes. We see it on AMD. I mean, this has pulled a fake move so much, but obviously not as hot of a name right now as NVIDIA or SMCI. I mean, I'm in this now. Should have jumped in early morning, just fucking around out of boredom, see what we get type of dealio. Meta, you want this to hold this earnings level here that we came to. You want it to really hold here, 450 or 452 the latest, but let's hope it holds here. Why? That's the MA cross right there. Okay. Amazon, hopefully that holds. Could get a move still to 175. Has been kind of muted after earnings. Baba, I'm probably gonna play this. They kind of pumped the premiums today. I know a lot of people are sitting here. I would not be surprised if it gets a gap down. I will be all over this thing tomorrow. MongoDB is straight out of the gate type of move. That's what I'm looking at again on Unity. However, Unity and UPST are not going to move unless that 10-year yield comes down. Okay? PayPal earnings. I think not a Palantir type of move. And Palantir was obviously discussed in detail today. Premiums, I mean, the premiums were okay. I wanted a flat move, but it did indeed pull its 50% move, probably up 20% right now. Something's going on at Boeing, keeping an eye on it. I still think Snow has a possibility to fill this, and the later on in the week, the better. Could this be a earnings thing and we don't go this week? Yes. But you kind of have to hold through this volume shelf here if you want to catch this move. So very hard on premiums. Keep an eye on it. You kind of want to catch the move. Usually it's an overnight move or something like that. So we'll see. DWAC. I mean, talk about nailing the bottom on Friday. Right there, loaded. Absolutely massive move. Now, if we can get some continuation tomorrow, remember Thursday is the election, so I am going to be out with maybe small run. What happened last time? We ran all the way into the election, crapped out after the primaries. The money shot here, it'd be awesome if we could maybe like test highs again. That would be beautiful for a pullback. And then Super Tuesday, which is, here on the day, let me show you. It's I think March 5th. But I mean, I would like a move up here and then more consolidation, and Super Tuesday finally sends it, which is right there. Cup consolidation pullback. We'll see. I'm in it. I mean, why not? This thing moves like a beast. I'm up plenty after longing on Friday. Let's see if this runs into Thursday. If it does and we reach these levels by Thursday, runners only that you're not emotionally attached to. Microsoft up after hours a little bit. Keep an eye on these chips. They could go absolutely wild. I'm not playing Tesla upside. Why? Unless it's a 0 DTE move. I mean, the trend is pretty clear. I'm waiting to buy down here, first of all. Apple, let's see if Apple continues this trend. It needs to be a pretty quick and fast trend up to the top of the wedge here. I'll keep an eye on it. I'm 90% cash. Please be 90% cash. We do not know as of yet if we are going to get a candle. Cause see that daily candle? Okay, great, fantastic. Is that candle? That's kind of what I'm looking at. So tomorrow, big risk of complete failure for days. If we rip tomorrow and start holding above this wedge, now then we can go and hit 499. Then we could even start contemplating about hitting the ultimate target. Lots of shorts right now, lots of puts. Like, why were we going up when you got, here's the no filter, look at that. Not a lot. I mean, we did come up quite a bit, but still very, very put heavy. 7 days. I mean, this looks like a gap down to me, but the GEX levels are really holding where they need to. So nice day trading on the gamma levels again today. And we have a bunch of Fed speakers. The next big move here. And we could chug up. That's what I'm saying here. Like, I am not opposed to us doing this here, pulling something like this here based on the Stowe. Reason being, the next big data move is CPI next Tuesday. So we could get a week of chop. So we got to look at individuals, what's moving, what's not. Let's see if, yeah, my dark pool just wasn't, it was lagging today, so I didn't get a good read on it, unfortunately. But anyway, that's the plan. Either the NAMO is, either the stock market is really, really lying, and we're about to absolutely crater soon, which is a possibility, and we would know that starting tomorrow or Wednesday. Or this is backtesting, and we're going way higher. What was bearish today was that we did not close above intraday highs. We just couldn't do that. We crapped out at the end. But we'll see. I mean, great, we put in a bottom, we put in a high, we just chopped around eating premiums. Not the easiest day to trade. I know everybody's gung-ho when it's Monday, but at least we got DWAC and some good scalps here and there, so it was a great day. Let's see how the week unfolds. And remember, if we don't get a sharp move down, what has been the theme with the market is chop, move. Chop, move. But we'll know soon enough, so just hold your horses and let's play what makes sense to our shit show train. God bless, guys.